DD, that's me. DD, that's me. DD, DD, that's me. DD.
I'm afraid to face it. This is my most crowded one, and there's no room in here. And I have a lot of stuff to put in. I'm just getting rid of it now. Okay, round two. Let's see if we can make it without a collapse. I don't know. No, I don't think so. Oh, I will be mad. Tossing it. Maybe I'm gonna put this there. Ow. It's just that it's a very, very bumpy ride. They did not plan this well. Okay, this is not working out already. This is extremely stressful for me. Extremely stressful. They don't plan this right, ever, when they do these things. That people will be coming in with carts from the outside, with stuff on the carts. And as soon as you go over the bump, it collapses. This is why I've been avoiding it. It's extremely stressful. There's always the good stuff you lose. There's always something good. See, the thing about getting pillows is that when you have a hoard in your storage space, all you have to do is throw it over like that, like right there. And then when there's a collapse, nothing breaks because there's cushion. See? Okay. And I just want to demonstrate how difficult it is to get, if I don't spend 5 minutes trying to get in or out of the freaking things, then I'll be surprised. It's always at least 5 minutes struggling with these. Struggling. I'm gonna go get my check. You can... see what I'm doing. So this is the girl that I love. Her stuff is so amazing. Her and I have very similar styles, like the Mexican rustic, which I love, and she's got like Tanella. See, I don't know where she finds it, like this thing, native style fish pot. You know, there's people everywhere. I can't film right now. They're everywhere. Look at this awesome little, like, crazy. It looks like almost like she called it unique wood stone cross, but I think it's tramp art. I might get this. It's still here. I think that's awesome. So yeah, she has all this cool stuff. I don't know where she got. Look at the picture of the Mission Church right there. Like, where does she find this stuff? It makes me very jealous. Like, look at this Tanella bird she's got. She only has it for $16. This big giant bird. I don't see any markings of a Goodwill. I have tons of the same stuff as her, but the way she decorates is so nice. Like, I can't decorate like her. I don't have that kind of decorating ability. Look at the tapestry. I love the horse tapestry. I have a couple tapestries, but yeah, they're all, you know, in my hoard. You'll see. I have lots of Mexican rustic, Tonella, and different styles of Mexican. Oh, look at this. What is this? Is not Mexican. This is, I think, Peru. Let me see what she wrote on that one. No, she wrote Mexican folk art pottery. I don't... Something tells me that's more like Inca or Peru, but I'm not sure. So she wrote Mexican, so we'll just leave it like that. And look at that. Look at that beautiful right there. Big giant floor jug. She wrote large colorful pottery, $28. Look, it's heavy. Oh, it's beautiful. Look at that. And she's got this. This is a real rug. It's wool. It's Western style rug. Let me see what she wrote on that. $25. Large blue pink wool rug. 25. See, that's another thing. Her prices are low. She can't be making too much of a profit. I know she's got this, what do you call it? Namaji. I have a whole bunch of Namaji that I have that's in my hoard. She has that at 24. I'm not a big fan of Namaji anymore because I found out that it's not native. It's a white guy. You know, I don't know. I have to think about it. I was kind of disenchanted with Namaji once I found out it was white people owned and not native. See, this is not Ken Edwards, but it's in the style of Ken Edwards. Very nice. And then she's got this McCoy frog thing. I've been eyeing this thing. She has 35 on that. That's nice. $35 on that guy. It's a McCoy, she wrote. I don't know. I mean, I haven't. And then she's got religious stuff, which I also have. I have a lot of pictures of saints. I have a lot of framed artwork that has like Catholic overtones. I have a lot of it. So her and I have very similar styles, except I'm jealous because she really knows how to decorate really well, and I don't know how to decorate. And you know what? This was even more full. It's a sale weekend right now. Oh, look at those candle holders. Those are nice. I wish I had the talent of putting stuff together like that. Look at the way she has that decorated, like that little, look at the way she has the cross and the candle holders and these things, you know, like the way she has it all put together so nicely. Look at that. Look at the crosses. I have lots of crosses. I mean, you'll see. I'm just afraid that when I finally do get all my stuff out, they'll think I'm copying her. I don't want anybody to think I'm copying her. I mean, I've had all this kind of stuff for years. It's my style, so I just love her style. Now, what's different? The difference between me and her, like, look at her kachina. This is like and I have one of them. I don't have a kachina one. I have a Alaskan totem pole one of that thing. She has the ironwood. She's got the Mexican tin stuff, punch tin. Like that's a punch tin there. And the tapestries. Now the difference between me and her, I would say, is she has more like this kinds of, she picks up stuff like that more. I don't have that. I'm not talking about this. I have a few of these, but I'm talking about like stuff like this. This is like a table. This could be a table. And that kind of like American, more rustic American, and like that kind of stuff. This stuff I tend not to pick up. Maybe I should. But everything else, like, she has really good taste in textiles. I don't know where she finds them because I have textiles also, like the Southwestern style, but you know. Oh, look at that hen on nest. What is that? Brown. It's a hull. She's got the whole brown rooster. I didn't even notice this. Look. Oh, look. I want to know where she finds it. Like, I can't believe that somebody has this good of luck at Goodwills. Oh yeah, look at that. That's whole. Look at that. How much is she having this? $32. Beautiful. That's really nice. $32. But I'm sure, I think she could probably do more on that. And then she's got, look at that pottery. She wrote down studio art pottery. It's like a beautiful vase with like a southwestern motif, like native motif. And look, she only has $20 on that. It's really hot in here right now, so I gotta get out, but I can't, it's too heavy to pick up. Oh, these are made in Mexico too. Look at these candle holders. It says right there. Mexico. Wait. What does it say? Jan Barbadillo candlestick, $42. That looks like it's artist signed. This one's $48. Oh, it's heavy. I'm gonna go up there. Jan. Ooh, those are neat. Oh my God, and look, see, like, there's jeans back there. She's got great stuff. So good. She's got brass. All right, so that's enough of, oh, she's got the quote. Nice, huh? So nice. And this man, he's a really nice man. He works here, but he also has 2 booths, and he's a Murano expert. But he's got this booth with all the cachinas. He's got real cachinas. I mean, this is expensive stuff. This is high-end native art. I know I say high-end a lot. I need to stop saying things again and again. It gets a little redundant. That's what I find. This is high-end. Look how much he has on that kachina. $185, but look how awesome it is though. That one is $285. Look at the big guy in the back. Wow. So this is his southwestern booth, and I don't know the man's name, but he's really nice. He's got all this awesome work, all this artwork. But I just noticed that he has this kachina swag lamp, and I want it. I want that swag lamp. Let me see how much it is. I can barely. I don't know how much he has on it, but I want that. I want that really bad. Okay, and then see. Look at that. Look at this. Wow, he's got great taste. He's got really classy, this man. He's an older man. He's got this awesome stuff. Maybe I'll show you his fancy glass booths next. Okay, so we'll, you know what? I'll show you his booth. Look at this. Oh man. Wow. And look over here. So he's got that too. That sand art. That's awesome. But this is all high-end, like I said. Look at that one. I have the same style. I have the same kind of stuff, but low-end. Like all my Southwestern Hopi art is the same, but it's the low-end style. Like the stuff I find at the Goodwill. He has the high-end stuff. It's awesome, though. So he's got all this one. Nice, huh? Alright, so now I'm gonna go check to make sure my bracelet is still here that I want. Because I check every single time I come just to make sure. Because it's $250, so I can't afford it. There it is. There it is right there. There it is. I want that guy. Alright, so now we're gonna go look at the Murano, the guy that has the high-end stuff. Okay, so this is that man's booth, the guy that has a lot of high-end blouse. He's got all that done now. You know, it looks like he sold a lot of his Murano. He used to. Okay, so here I am, and I'm not blocked, so I can get into my other storage space. So let's open this up. Oh, God. Oh, I'm scared. I'm scared. It's jammed. Oh, look. Oh, boy. Wait a minute. Oh, shoot. Wow, like that's all my clothes. Boy, okay. All right. Blouse to wear with a skirt, with my jean skirts, like my denim skirts and tights and boots. And then this floral dress. This is an old navy. It has the poofy sleeves, which is in style. I'm not too sure how that's gonna, I haven't tried it on yet. The only problem with the poofy sleeves on me is that I'm built like a linebacker. So in true hoarder fashion, instead of actually doing my work at this time, I start shopping my own space, my own storage space. And I'm actually just going through my outfits and planning clothes and outfits and stuff. So that's what happened. And I ended up not clearing out the rest of my car. It's a horse print dress. Okay, so there's that. And when I don't feel like wearing my jean jacket, Kato is like a fashion bug. It's like the same kind of store as Fashion Bug. As you know, I'm not high end. I am the least high end person in the world. So don't ever think you're going to be seeing high end with me. I like low end. Low end, but stylish. So what did I get this for? $4.99, and I know I probably got 20% off. So, because I always do. So that is really nice. I love that one. Hi. I just wanted to show everybody this beautiful dresser with hutcher. It is so beautiful. It's Mexican rustic style. At least in my mind, it's really Mexican rustic style, but that's my new style. It's that beautiful Mexican rustic. Look at the detail. I don't know, it might be from India. It's gorgeous. I would put this in my kitchen. I have a long, narrow kitchen. It's $200. It's like, I don't know what kind of wood it is. It's definitely gonna be gone. I just can't get over how beautiful it is. Somebody used this for dishware because all the glasses. It must have been in somebody's big, beautiful. This is definitely Mexican rustic. Look at the light. And every shelf has lighting. Oh, it's so beautiful. Maybe if it's still here Monday. What is today, Wednesday? If it's still here Monday, I'll come back. It is so pretty. It's gorgeous. Wow. I'm in love with it. I'm in love. I'm obsessed. So in this clip, I'm in my car outside of the Dunlap Goodwill, and it's at night, and it's sort of a decrepit area, a dilapidated area that's closed down a lot, but this Goodwill is still thriving for the meth heads, that is. And so this girl was out in the middle of the parking lot, and she was in this weird position, and when she noticed me looking at her, she got up and ran towards me, running past me into the Goodwill, took a beeline for the purses, and then proceeded to steal one right in front of me after emptying out her entire bag and then putting it into the new bag that she was stealing, and then she just walked out. That's what we're in for tonight. And then later, oh, by the way, that was my cat meowing. That's Bamboo. Later on, I'm going to play a clip of me going through my cart. And in the background, you can hear a meth head girl fighting with one of the workers about not wearing a mask. And that's pretty hilarious, too. There's a sad tragedy here. Look at this tragedy. Look at this. Oh, you should have seen me grab it. But then, of course. And you know that it happened here, too. It happened here. Unbelievable. So sad. So incredibly sad. I mean, somebody will buy it and they can just turn it around and put it like that, but I can't do that. I can't buy it. But anyway, it would bug me so bad. Like, my OCD would just go nuts. So, yeah, such a sad, sad tragedy. Such a sad tragedy. I found another piece of McCoy, but it's not as exciting as that. It's so sad. It does look beautiful still, like this. It does. Like, somebody will buy it and they'll be happy. They can deal with the giant. So sad. Oh God, it just makes you want to cry. What is it? 70 years old or whatever, 50 years old, and it made it through all those decades, and it comes to the Goodwill and it gets dropped by some idiot, you know? Okay, so I'm still at the same Goodwill, and it's huge. So this is where I'm going through my cart of the things that I'm going to keep or not to keep. And I'll tell you what I ended up keeping, what I didn't keep. But in the background, you could hear the girl beginning to argue with the worker. This girl had been walking around gathering a huge load in her cart. And I actually saw her at the end stuff her bag with what she wanted. And then she walked out with her bag loaded without paying for it. But so Squirrel Man, I did keep. I'm going to be replacing his nut. So yeah, that was a little back and forth between the girl and the worker lady who, I guess the lady had said something about her wearing a mask, and then she flipped out on her in her paranoid way. So it was just, oh, God. So the dance I did not take. This mug I did take. It's so cute right there. Mr. Squirrel Man I took. I think I already told you that. I took the Furby. The mushroom I took. Let's see. I did not get the enamel tray. I put that back. This little swung vase I did take. And that I did not take, that Hager vase, planner. Whether they're new or old or whatever, I'm not taking any of these planners anymore that are sort of plain. I just have way too many. Those IKEA dishes I took for myself because I needed some bowls in my house. The enameled, I already told you, the hibiscus enamel tray I did not take. I have too many Corox that have yet to be sold. I'm not even trying to sell them yet. I have to get them, priced, and then they need to be sold. And then this girl I did not take, but I went back for her the next day, and you'll see what happened then because I play it at the end of this video. Another crazy story. I thought about her all night. I was like, I like her. I have to go back and get that girl, and I did. The golfer man I ended up taking. He's cute. I think he was by a Nesco. But there you go. Just some little kitschy objects. Nothing that's going to make me $1 million. I took Furby. That was the first Furby I've ever found. So I was very happy to find Furby finally. But the boots were amazing and I love them. And yes, they do fit me fine and I love them very much.
Genuine, vintage.
A little snug in the calf. I have to lose a little more weight.
Like,
but at least they fit.
They're always like a size 5
At least I can zip them up.
And these are size 10.5 from the early 70s.
And then I walk over and nobody's allowed to try anything on in the store, not even shoes. So I walk over to the mirror and I sort of model them against my leg. So I was so happy to finally find, after years and years and years of having that be on my wish list for thrifting, I finally found one. A pair of early 1970s Jane Fonda and Clute go-go boots. Anyway, that's about it.
So there you go, see? I love them. Okay, so let's go spend $1 million now.
Okay, so I'm in my apartment and I am heading down to, this is artwork that it's just there for, so my cats don't get it. It's not put up with any purpose, but I'm in my apartment and I'm heading down to my car to spray a tapestry that I bought the other day at the Goodwill in Peoria, one of the Goodwills in Peoria. And I knew it was dirty, so I washed it, and when it came out of the washer, it had a strange smell emanating from it. So I'm going down to spray it with this Febreze that I bought yesterday. So it's on the hood of my car. Okay, so let's see if I can do this without messing it up. I'm trying to learn how to do filming this way because I always turn my phone around the wrong way. All right, that's my neighbor. Everyone's going off to work. It's my old life. I'm going to be going back to that life soon. Everyone's heading to work at 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm used to staying home all morning, waking up at my leisure. Vacation's almost over. No. All right, so I know that's rude. I'm sorry. I lost my job because of COVID, so I have to, I lost my job a long time ago. It was back when, it was in June, so it's time. So, okay, so this is my apartment building. And there's the pool. It's 7 o'clock. The sun hasn't risen yet, but it looks like it might be kind of cloudy today. So these are my neighbors, the girls. They're young. They're like in their early 30s. Look at her little display. It's cute, right? What are those? What are they called? I forgot what those flowers are called. Primrose? They might be primrose. I'm not sure. She's got a bunny. And this is her neighbor. Her name. She has a cool name, but I shouldn't say it out loud because it's rude. You know, I don't know her too well. She's got a really pretty name. Her first name. I don't know her last name. Okay, so coming down. This is my. Okay, I'm just gonna let the neighbors just go off. I don't know why they're all coming out of their apartment. This lady doesn't even work. This is like it's. There's my pool. Down because of the neighbor. I know she's going to talk to her. So actually, I was wrong. It's a different neighbor lady. That lady does work. The one I was thinking of doesn't work, but that lady does work at Fry's. So. Okay, so going to my car now to spray down my. Oh, they knocked down. There's a pawn shop over there. Our neighbor's a pawn shop, and do you see it over there? And they had a building, and they knocked it down, and I guess they sold it. They sold the property, and now they flattened it, and they're going to be doing construction for the next, I don't know how many months, building an office building right next to my apartment. That corner apartment is my apartment, and like that's what I'm going to be listening to for the next. I'm going to be listening to that for the next how many months, I don't know. But anyway, so they just started working. But here's my tapestry that I bought, and I love it. It's a bear one. It's a bear. It's another bear. I have a bear one that I bought 6 months ago, but they're playing in the river. And this one is they're in the forest. Isn't it nice? So now I don't know what it smelled like. It wasn't mold or must. It was like ammonia, like it was dog pee or something, like somebody used it as a dog bed, or it was horrible, but I washed it. And of course, that if these are to be hung on the wall. So if it was like a bedding, of course I would throw it away. Of course I would. But since it's to be hung, I thought it was okay to just wash it again. I washed it with hot water. It came out fine. I thought it was going to destroy it, but it didn't. And Oxy, I put Oxy in it and Tide. So it came out beautiful looking, and it's clean. And there's no dirt. Because when I first bought it, I knew there was dirt. So I was like, But it's beautiful. It came out beautiful, but the smell was there. So I didn't smell it at first. I would have never taken it home from the Goodwill if it was that smelly. I didn't smell it till it went through the washer the first time. So, oh yeah, the Febreze worked. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna give it a quick spray one more time, and then they'll be done. I'm gonna let it bake in the sun, but it doesn't look like the sun's gonna come out today, which stinks. I hate it when it's not sunny here. We have like 3 or 4 cloudy days a year. I can't stand it when it's cloudy here. But anyway, so here it is. I mean, I'm gonna put it on the other side, I think, because they're doing construction right across on the other side of that. So, oh, my car's. See, it's been raining here, and my car is dirty. I have to put it through the car wash. Whoopsie, to somebody. All right, so I'm just gonna spray it one more time, and then it'll be done. It definitely doesn't stink anymore. Oh yeah, that came out beautiful. All right, thanks guys, bye. Hi everybody. Well, I'm leaving Chandler now. I was down here all day, you know, killing time. I went to, let's see, this is my 3rd Goodwill. I got some clothes, but it's too hard to do the car hauls without, I have to get a brand new area down here. They are Now, Gilbert and Chandler tend to be new and not so many retirees down here. There's a lot of families. It's a growing area. It's been like massively built up in the past 5 years. And it's mostly like working families and large families. And so there's lots of kids down here, lots of families. It's a suburb. So you're not going to find a lot of, in all the Goodwills down here in Chandler and also in Gilbert also, there's not so much vintage, not like out in Surprise, which is where all my honey holes are. And also down Mesa also has some awesome vintage. But Gilbert and Chandler, I find less down here. But I did find this, and this is this is the painted brass bookends. They were $2.49 each. I don't know why they do that. Why don't they just mark them as a set? I don't know why, but it's Terra Sancta Guild, 1967. And I looked them up, and they were from the 60s. You know, basically they were around in the 60s. And they did all these brass sort of religious things. So they have like bowls, they have brass, they have menorahs. I don't think they're Judaisha. They look Judaisha. It looks like Judaisha, but I don't think it is entirely. It could be Judaisha. I'm not sure. It could be. So I'm gonna look further into it. But there is the fish there. So I don't know. Isn't that more like Christian? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. So anyway, but aren't they awesome? And there was 2 of them. I only found one. And I was like, okay, another single bookend. But that's okay because I have so many singles. But then I found the other one. And I was like, wow, it's awesome. All right, so that's the best thing I found for tonight. I found some clothes. I found a pair of boots for me, little low boots in black. So I'm not walking around with those brown clogs anymore. I was getting so sick of those brown clogs. And I don't know if I showed it already, but I got the shirt from Anthropology to sell on eBay. And that's about it. Look at the moon. All right, that's a good shot. Okay, thanks, guys. So I'm going home. And so this vlog will be... Hi, everybody. So I'm back at the downtrodden, meth Goodwill with the meth heads and stuff. No, don't take offense. I feel sorry for them, too. I'm not making fun of them. I'm not... looking down upon the down and outs on the street on drugs. It's unfortunate and sad, but I just didn't want anybody to think that I was being, inhumane or, looking down on them in that way. I mean, I've been pretty down and out in my life, not on drugs, but I know what it's like to be, without a dollar in my pocket. So just don't think I'm judging people, okay? It's not like that. It just, it's a little entertainment value, whatever. Don't get mad at me. So I came back here because I had left. Do you remember the bank from yesterday? The lady with the blue from Japan, the piggy bank, and it's a lady's face, and her nose was a little messed up, and I wasn't sure if I was going to take her. Well, I didn't take her last night, so I was thinking about her all day, and I had to go back and get her. So I went back, got her. And I was walking around, and then I saw this IKEA coffee table, or so I thought. So I forgot to take pictures or film this video outside of my car. I just spent 15 minutes trying to get it in my car. So that's not going to happen. I'm not taking it out of my car again because how these, I have a Honda Civic, and these kinds of things don't like to fit in the car. The Honda people were not thinking of people even trying to fit small furniture in their car, never mind big furniture. So anyway, I turned over what I thought was an IKEA little coffee table, and it turned out to be an Ames Herman Miller coffee table, office coffee table. It comes in 3 colors, right? And it's a repro, of course. You can still get it brand new today. But guess how much it retails for? It retails at Herman Miller brand new for over $1,000. I think they have it on sale right now for like $875. But it is genuine, I believe. I mean, unless there's known fakes out there, and it's a fake, made in China, replica, fake that, they're trying to make money and stuff. I don't know. I did just leave a post on the mid-century group on Facebook just to see if any of the experts could tell me, if just in case they know for sure it's a fake, because Herman Miller would never do screws or bolts or whatever the answer might be. But look, see how it's a little bit messed up right there? I think it's because somebody probably took it apart at one point and maybe put it back together. So we'll see. The knots in the wood, and it's genuine wood, it's real wood, it's thin and light, but that's how it was, right? That's how they're designed. It's the curvature, and it is real wood. Like, look, the knots are real. Everything is real. So I believe it's real. I believe it's real Herman Miller repro Ames. And I've never found anything by Ames. And, and my dream all through my 20s, when I was a mid-century freak, I was a fanatic for mid-century. And my dream was always to go to the Salvation Army in my town and find an Ames lounge chair with the ottoman, and that dream never came true, of course, and I never got my Eames lounge chair, but I think I'll settle for the little coffee table, okay? Anyway, that's about it for this vlog. I know it's gone on for a long time, but I haven't had a lot of exciting. I'm trying to cut down on my thrifting a lot because I have to take care of my hoard, and that's going to be a whole series on Facebook. I mean, on YouTube. I'm going to do a whole thing about organizing all of my stuff, and I just got to kick the habit of thrifting for a while. I can't resist though, because look what happens. If I didn't go there today to get the little girl, right, I would have never gotten my Eames coffee table. Even though it's not an original from 40 whatever, 1940 something, it doesn't matter to me. That doesn't matter. It's a genuine official Herman Miller, I believe, in case one of the experts might tell me, no, that's definitely a fake, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't matter. It was $8. Oh yeah, $8. There's the tag right there. $8.79. So, and no, I didn't get 20% off this time because I didn't spend quite $20. I got the girl and I got this. So you have to spend $20 in order to get 20% off with the coupon in Arizona. So anyway, that's enough of that. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye. It's still a very cloudy, rainy day here. It's horrible. It's like this horrible rainstorm we had. I guess it's the once-a-year rain here in Phoenix. And I'm here at the Mesa First. I'm going down to St. Vincent de Paul next, which is always a score also, hopefully, cross fingers. But I want to point out, here in Phoenix, you often see guys, usually, families or guys from Mexico, come up and their license plates say Mexico, like usually Sonora. And they have these giant they have these pickup trucks. They put these giant cages on so they could pile as much stuff as possible into their trucks. And I see them all the time. And I just wanted to point out what it looks like. And for those of you that never saw it before, like I didn't before I got here. But I'm gonna turn around. I'm just gonna discreetly show you. They pile these trucks. Like you can't even believe the truck is still driving. It's so heavily loaded down, and they take it back to Mexico to resell. But anyway, here we go. See, he's just begun this load, but that's crazy. And they got some good stuff too, stuff I wanted. But they're right there, so I don't want to be too obvious. But yep, going to Mexico with a giant truck.